for the Township of Nipigon. We'll start with our land acknowledgement. In the spirit of reconciliation, the Corporation of the Township of Nipigon respectfully acknowledges it is located on the traditional lands of the Red Rock Indian Band, signatory to the Robinson Superior Treaty of 1850, and the township further respectfully acknowledges the historic presence of the Métis people on these lands. Are there any disclosures of pecuniary interest this evening? No. Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 2. Approval of previous council minutes of February 13th, 2024. Any discussion? No. Okay, so this is resolution 32-2024, moved by Councillor Sakamoto, seconded by Councillor Westhaver, that the regular council meeting minutes for February 13th, 2024 are hereby adopted as recorded by the deputy clerk. All in favor? Opposed? And carried. Oops. Okay, next we have finance to confirm and approve accounts. So this is resolution 33-2024, moved by Councillor Sakamoto, seconded by Councillor McKenzie, that the payment of accounts as listed on the following payment voucher be and the same is hereby confirmed and approved. Payment voucher number 5, 2024, in the amount of $30,892.50, and payment voucher number 6, 2024, in the amount of $271,751.69. All in favor? Opposed? And carried. Okay, Public Works. Minutes of February 20th, 2024. Do we have any discussion? There are some resolutions here as well that I'll read separately. Any discussion? No? Okay. So what I'm gonna do, like we have 2 separate sheets here, so I think what I should maybe do is, how should I do that? I'm not sure, like, because if we approve the minutes with the resolutions being approved without reading the resolutions, or maybe I should read the resolutions first.
Yeah, just maybe read them.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should
Well,
do that first.
The resolutions the RFQs are a separate resolution. So
Yes.
you can do the first one and then do the second one.
Okay, so this will be for approval of the minutes 34-2024. Moved by Councillor Westhaver, seconded by Councillor Sakamoto, that the minutes of the Public Works Committee on February 20th, 2024 are hereby accepted with recommendations A with separate resolution and B approved. Okay, thank you, Linda. All in favor? Opposed? And carried. Perhaps if I would have read further, I would have seen that. Okay. So this is resolution 35-2024, moved by Councillor Westhaver and seconded by Councillor Sakamoto, that this council hereby approves the following tenders for 2024. Trail maintenance, Epic Adventures, $6,100 plus HST for a total of 6,893, Bald Spot and Nipigon River Trail. Annual safety inspection for Public Works, Fire Department and Nipigon Community Center Fleet, Sepa Osala heavy equipment repair. Cost of safety inspection, air brake equipped vehicles, $150. Cost of safety inspection, hydraulic brake vehicles, $150. Rate per hour labor, 120. Excuse me, Allen's Auto Repair. Cost of safety inspection, air brake equipped vehicles, $1,200. Cost of safety inspection, hydraulic brake vehicles, $500. Rate per hour labor, $145. Annual pulverize and pave, Pioneer Construction Inc., SP 12.5, excluding HST, $191,475, one lift. Bruno's Contracting Thunder Bay Limited, SP 12.5, excluding HST, $149,975, one lift. Concrete curb and gutter and sidewalk replacement, NST Contracting, curb and gutter excluding HST, $71,780. Sidewalk M squared excluding meters squared, M squared, excluding HST, $250. Coratina Construction Limited, curb and gutter excluding HST, $64,750. Sidewalk meter squared excluding HST, $365. Gravel, Bruno's Contracting, Thunder Bay Limited, granular A, triaxle, $31.40 a ton. Belly dump, $30.90 a ton. Granular B, triaxle, $23.20 a ton. Reject 3 to 6 inches blasted for $41.20 a ton. 3/4 rock, 3/4 wash, $36 a ton. 3/4 unwashed, $35.60 a ton. Winter sand, washed winter control sand, $40.90 a ton. Unwashed winter control sand, $37.60 per ton. Topsoil, black topsoil, $38.30 a yard. 50/50 topsoil, $38.30 a yard. Granular A maintenance gravel, 750 tons, $23,175. Jim Nichols Trucking Limited, granular A, $20.50 a ton, granular B, $10.50 a ton, reject $26 a ton, 3/4 rock, $31.75 a ton, winter sand, $15.25 a ton, top soil, $38.88 a yard. Granular A maintenance gravel, 750 tons, $15,375. Equipment, Epic Adventures, mini excavator, $120 an hour, loader wheeled, $120 an hour, tracked dumper, $100 an hour, zero turn mower, $75 an hour, dump trailer, $60 an hour, brush cutter trimmers, $50 an hour, backpack blowers, $50 an hour, chainsaws, $50 an hour, earth auger, $50 an hour, bed redefiner, $50 an hour, backpack sprayer, $50 an hour, rough cut mower, $50 an hour, pressure washer, $50 per hour. Jim Nichols Trucking Limited, rock trucks, $250 per hour, packer, $170 per hour, grader, $205 per hour, dump trucks, $150 per hour, excavator, $135 to $350 per hour. Loader, tracker, wheel, $135 to $225 per hour. Float truck, $200 to $225 per hour. Dozer, $170 to $225 per hour. Kovacs Contracting, dozer, $150 an hour with operator, $125 per hour without operator. Backhoe, $150 per hour with operator, $125 per hour without operator. Truck and sander, $150 per hour with operator, $125 per hour without operator. United Rentals, Packer, $235 to $450 per day, $669 to $1,750 per week, $1,781 to $550 per month, $5,500 per month. Excavator, $377 to $606 per day, $1,101 to $1,799 per week, $4,310 to $4,750 per month. Loader, track or wheel, $306 to $406 per day, $1,000 to $1,219 per week, and $2,750 to $3,600 per month. Annual landfill cover, Jim Nichols Trucking Limited, $64,600 plus HST, and push landfill, Kovacs Contracting, 3-year contract, $700 per push plus HST. All in favor?
Can you repeat that?
Opposed?
I have a question on item number.
What was that? Yeah. All right, I just need to drink water now.
Take two.
All right. Hospital feasibility environmental assessment for gravity sewer services project. Okay, so this is our project to check out the feasibility of different options for the gravity sewer services at the hospital. And we just have some information here from Mr. Hardy about his recommendations. And do we have any questions or anything about that? We did discuss that at the Public Works meeting. So. Hold on, I just have to see what number it was. I have to go way back here now. Make sure I got the right one.
36, I believe.
Is it 36 now? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna make sure this is. Oh, here. Thank you, Linda. 36, 2024. Move resolution number 36-2024. Moved by Councillor Westhaver, seconded by Councillor McKenzie, that this council hereby accepts the RFQ from KGS in the amount of $99,825 for the hospital feasibility environmental assessment for gravity sewer services project. All in favor? Opposed? And carried. Okay. Next, we have in EDC, we have the FedNor Northern Ontario Development Program grant for the Nipigon Kiosk Quick Tourist Project. So these are kiosks that will be placed at the Lookout and at the municipal office, correct?
No, sorry.
No? Oh,
And the Nipissing Community Center.
oh, the community center, okay,
Not here.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, at the Nipissing Community Center.
okay.
That was the original plan. That's.
not the look.
No, one at the.
One of the, there's two, yeah.
There's two.
Okay, does anyone have any questions about this project? Simran is here, and I believe Simran was working on the
She's an expert.
grant application, so if she's available, if we have any questions. I was looking over the pamphlet and everything that, Linda, that you sent. It doesn't say anything on there about the weatherproofing of these kiosks, so I'm assuming that it's a weatherproof in cold weather, it's not gonna crack and,
The one for the tower is, yes, it's weatherproof. It's made for outside.
okay. Oh, and then there's a different one for the community center, it'll be inside?
Correct,
Oh, okay.
yes.
That one specifically for like during the winter time, specifically when you have a lot of hockey
Mhm.
and stuff going on in the arena,
Yeah, that makes sense.
or like fall fishing festival, stuff like that.
Any more questions you have? Okay. Resolution 37-2024, moved by Councillor Hart, seconded by Councillor Westhaver, that this council hereby approves staff submitting an application to the FedNor Northern Ontario Development Program grant for Nipigon Kiosk Quick Tourist Project. All in favor? Opposed? And carried.
That's true Starlink, right?
That would be, yeah,
Okay,
unless they can get shot.
all right, museum committee minutes. Does anyone have any questions? Councilor McKenzie?
Yeah, thank you. I just to let people know that there's a symposium being planned for either this June or this September. And there was a couple by the name of Bill and Mary O'Donnell.
Mhm.
Now, apparently Mary is from here. She's from the Red Rock Indian Band, and they've come up with a nice idea for a 2-day outdoor venue for a symposium where they would talk about gifts of the land, specifically Lake Nipigon and Lake Superior. So it sounds like it could be a really interesting symposium. They're looking at people from the Nipigon Museum, Lakehead University, and local Anishinaabe citizens to take the lead. And they're looking at having it down at the mud flats. Now, that might be a bit of an issue this year because there's going to be construction down there, but I'm sure that we could find a suitable, venue for them. So just to give people a heads up for that.
So there's no dates set, just sometime in September right now?
Just sometime in June or sometime in
Or
September.
September, okay. So just to let you know too, we have cruise ships coming through in September
Okay,
to visits coming to Red Rock, and potentially if they choose to, if the guests choose to, having land transportation into Nipigon as well. So
Okay.
what I can do is just remind myself about those dates and get those to the museum.
yeah, if you could forward them to us, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
And it doesn't guarantee that those guests will come and watch if you set the dates like on those dates, but if you're just choosing
Mhm.
random dates, then it
That's
might
what
be
it looks
one
like,
to choose, and then we can put that in
Sure,
submit it to Superior Country as a possible experience for guests.
okay.
Okay?
Interesting.
Make a note of
That'd be your special events.
that. Okay. Anything else?
Could I ask?
Yes, Councillor Rustaver?
What happened with the fire alarm system we were talking about at one point way back before the museum? Did it go anywhere?
It's still it's in the budget. It's
Mhm.
being budgeted for, yeah.
Okay,
And it's just a matter of, from what I understand, They have to get an engineer in to have a look at the facility and then come up with a prescription.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just,
And they would like to get it automated too, so that it's not a bell outside ringing,
oh,
it's something that's gonna ring the fire marshal or whatever,
okay.
and public works or whoever has to be notified.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Okay, that's resolution 38-2024, moved by Counselor Westhaver, seconded by Counselor McKenzie, that the minutes of the Cliffside Cemetery Committee on February 15th, 2023 are hereby accepted. Wait,
Oh, is it-
Sorry.
would it be
out of
the
order
museum?
there. Sorry,
Museum
Did
first.
miss
I don't think
that
there's one for, sorry, I don't think there is one for the, unless I,
Okay. And I don't have my book with me. One second.
okay,
Yep,
We'll be here.
we'll still be here. I can't. I hate the sideways thing.
well, how come it's going sideways?
I don't know,
It's the way that it
Oh,
was
was it the way
formatted,
it
whoever
was-
put it together.
yeah,
Oh,
yours
okay.
too. I try to sneak so I can see,
Then everything else rotates.
yeah. Where is it here?
Everybody set for Thursday?
Yes,
Yeah. And it is at.
yes. She said she had the location in two things, in the initial
Okay.
invitation for the registration,
Okay.
and then something else, but I did bring that to her attention. Gonna be a quick meeting tonight.
No,
Say that.
tonight's a good night to vote against adjournment. Let's try that. No, rep stay.
Where do you want? Oh, cemetery.
I would move on to the cemetery, but Linda has to be here to make the notes. that we have everything, so. Oh,
The
wait,
whole meeting ebbs and flows. We can do that.
it's true.
No pressure.
Gordon, that Mary O'Donnell,
Yeah,
we did an interview with her.
oh, you did for the Nipigon narrations?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Very
yeah,
good.
she seemed very knowledgeable of the area.
She was hired to do the history of the Mission Church.
Okay,
I think they ran out of money or something. and
Yeah.
But she did a lot of work
oh, really?
on the history of the church.
Yeah, they were really an interesting
Yeah.
couple.
Very good.
I sent that one picture down to Harriet Hansen, down in Texas. About her, who was that, Betty, her and Betty, the Horticultural Society there. Yeah, she got a big tickle out of that.
Have you ever come home?
Yeah, Betty Sutton, yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
But I never see Harriet.
She's back every summer. She's back every summer.
But I-
yeah, she comes back, she'll be back in May.
Yeah, I never see her when she's.
Her tomatoes, she said her tomatoes are 8 feet or 8 inches high now.
Oh, please, who's
Yeah,
on
I know.
8 inches high now? Wow.
Monstrous.
So, yeah.
I had to make seed in my greenhouse.
Love that greenhouse.
Tomato plants will grow 10 feet, easy. I had them in my greenhouse,
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
to the point where
My
they
aunt
were
used to have
curving
8
around
to
the
12
top,
foot.
Really?
and they were 8 feet tall.
Yeah, they'll climb.
That was one of my all-time dreams, is getting the 8 foot tomato plant. You have to have a greenhouse to do it though, because they need the heat.
My mom used to make me go pick them on a ladder. Just sit there.
When they grow in the environment they're supposed to, they're massive,
Oh, yeah.
as long as they have something to climb.
Right,
Gert had them in the pool area, so lots of humidity.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. about
In the
that.
pool.
That's okay.
I
Yeah,
thought I would just print it off and then, of course, the printer's not working.
Of course, the internet's
Internet's
not
not
working
working.
because the printer, I mean, the printer's not working because the internet, right?
yeah.
That's okay, you can just write it down.
We're lucky we opened all, that shows
Okay,
we all read this
resolution.
stuff.
Number-
Resolution 38, it's 38-2024. And then we'll just have to get other people to move.
February,
What is the date today, the 27th?
27, yeah.
27.
no, the minutes are,
Oh, the minutes are from February 5th, 2024. Who would like to sign these? Who would like to move? Glenn is gonna move, and seconded by Gail, I guess.
You can be the chair. I'm moving the chair.
Thank you. Okay, so this is resolution 38-2024, seconded by moved by Counselor Hart, seconded by Counselor Westhaver, that this council accepts the museum minutes of February 5th, 2024. All in favor? Opposed? And carried. All right, so now we have this Cliffside Cemetery Committee minutes. Are there any questions about these minutes or comments? Okay. Resolution number 39-2024, moved by Counselor Westhaver, seconded by Counselor McKenzie, that the minutes of the Cliffside Cemetery Committee on February 15th, 2023, or it should be 2024, so I'll just make that change, are hereby accepted. All in favor? Opposed? And carried. Okay. We have top of Lake Superior Chamber of Commerce minutes for February 20th, 2024. This is just for information. We are not a member of the chamber at this point still, so anybody have any comments about? Okay, no. All right, before we go into closed session, I'll just see if there's any other business from, we'll start over on this side with Counselor Sakamoto. Nothing.
Good, thanks.
Okay,
I'm good.
Counselor Hart?
Damn it.
You're good. I'll go to staff if, Linda, do you have anything to? You're good.
No, she has a lot to say.
actually though, just, the top of the Lake Superior Chamber of Commerce. I've sent them an email a couple of times, but there's an issue when they are, sending the invitation for their meeting. They send like the invite for the calendar, but there's no way to access the link or to reply to the message.
Okay,
So it's probably causing, I would assume, other people issues too for being able to join.
yeah, it looks like there was 1, 2, 3, 4, just 5 people at the last meeting and they were probably in person. So, yeah, okay, I guess all you can do is just try to contact them as you have been to let them know what the issue is and. Okay. Simran, do you have anything to say? No comments? Okay. I just wanted to, for me, I have a few things. I just wanted to remind everybody that Nipigon is hosting the Thunder Bay District Municipal League Conference and AGM this Thursday and Friday morning. So a warning to the townsfolk that the parking lot at the Legion will be very full on Thursday, all day Thursday and Friday morning. So that's why, because we're gonna have about 50 delegates from out of town here visiting and taking part in that conference. Yeah, it's crazy, but it was like a year ago now that I put up my hand to say, yeah, we'll do it. And all of a sudden it's here. It's crazy. So anyways,
You
it's,
volunteered.
yeah, I volunteered us. Yes, I did. And we've had some great help from our staff here and also from the executive director, Nikita. And we've all been working together to make sure that we're gonna show everybody a good time. So it's great.
Hope the weather cooperates.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think I had something else to say, but I don't remember now. Oh, Shane's not here, but I just wanted to acknowledge one of our employees was on the team who won the cornhole tournament.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
So I got a photo sent to me by Mr. Jim McCullough.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of one of our employees, Shane, who won the cornhole tournament with his teammate. So
Yeah.
congratulations to him and congratulations to Susan Barrel and the other fellow that I think he's a Thunder Bay person who
Yeah,
organized that. It sounds like it was a really good time and really well attended and very different. So
it's all over
kudos
Facebook.
to them. Yeah. Okay, so with that, we're gonna go into closed session. So this is resolution 40-2024. This is where we
Bye.
close the doors, moved by Councilor